the highest 10 NFL players of all time. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Top 10 NFL Players of All Time. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. As the league has seen many players till now, but choosing the highest 10 within the list is extremely difficult, as a number of the players have been retired for now. Few of them are still actively present within the game, since the players are exceptional within the football career and achievement. Number 10, Joe Greene, 1969 to 1981. The first player when he was the terrible Steelers squad that had been terrible for many years. Not only was Greene an excellent defensive tackle, but he was also the linchpin of the Empire. Joe was also the leader of the famed Steel Curtain, a team that was reserved solely for the defensive position. He's a 10-time Pro Bowl selection, 2 times NFL Defensive Player of the Year, and 5-time First-Team All-Pro. Number 9, Barry Sanders, 1989 to 1998. Sanders, a quietest, decent, and humble man despite his talent, fame, and fortune. He's been selected to 10 Pro Bowls. He was voted Varsity All-Pro 6-fold. Sanders was old school, tossing the ball. He retired when he was on the peak and with his greatness. Peyton Manning, 1998 to 2015. Though he won 2 Super Bowls, it isn't a matter of talent or production. Manning hit with a dub his handle because he was the best regular season player in history. Manning was a walking record, playing the Pro Bowl 14 times, Varsity All-Pro 7 times, Manning's 5 NFL MVP awards. He retired with the 4 most TD passes, most passing yards during a season, 2nd most passing yards in NFL history, and 3rd most passes completed United history. Number 7, Walter Payton, 1975 to 1987. He could stand guard next to the quarterback on a pass play and function as a key blocker, a real throwback. Payton was one among the few players who played his entire career with one team. He was selected to the Professional Bowl 9-fold. It was named First Team All-Pro 5 times. He retired because of the all-time leading rusher, with 16,726 yards on the bottom. Tragically, Payton died a young man on All Saints Day 1999 of an incredibly rare and incurable illness. He was just 45. Number 6, Joe Montana, 1979 to 1994. For the 4 Super Bowls he has won, for the 11 touchdowns he threw within the NFL's biggest game, and 0 interceptions, Montana has the 4 most Super Bowl throws without an interception at 127. He was named 2-time NFL MVP and 8 Pro Bowls. It all started within the 1981 season, one play called the catch, when Joe rolled at the Candlestick Park with 58 seconds left, and therefore the ball at the Cowboy 6 line. Number 5, Reggie White, 1985 to 2000. White was an 8-time First-Team All-Pro. He has also won the NFL Defensive Player of the Year 2 times in 1997 and 1998. He was a 13-time Pro Bowler. He finished with 198 sacks, just 2 in need of the record. White won his only Super Bowl in 1995 for all his brutality during the sport. White was notoriously polite, never used profanity, and was renowned for selecting up players he just flattened a couple of seconds later. White dies when he was sleeping in 2004, the day after Christmas. Number 4, Lawrence Taylor, 1981 to 1993. Lawrence Taylor is the best defensive player in NFL history. Teams designed offenses around Taylor to stay him from single-handedly breaking the opposing offense. He made the First-Team All-Pro, led the Giants to their first Super Bowl victory, and has become only the 2nd defensive player in history to win an NFL MVP. The first and the only player who earned the nickname LT may be a Hall of Famer, former American football player. Number 3, Jim Brown, 1957 to 1965. Brown is the best way NFL moved the ball in history from time. In 9 years, he was the First-Team All-Pro 8 times. He's the sole back to average over 100 yards rushing per game. Brown is the one who leads in yards per game out of 9 games. He led 8 games of the NFL season. Brown led in rushing touchdowns in 5 seasons, led in touches and scrimmage yards in 6 seasons. Number 2, Tom Brady, 2000 to present. Brady left New England at age 43 and led a forlorn Bucs franchise to an excellent bowl title in 1 season. Tom Brady is now the greatest NFL player of all time. He's already gotten 7 Super Bowl titles, and is understood for being the sole quarterback within the history, and also considered one among the simplest quarterbacks of all time. He also holds 4 Super Bowl MVPs, 3 NFL MVPs, 5 Super Bowls, and 13 times Pro Bowl. Tom Brady has all of those stats with nobody to throw to. His GOAT status is going to be permanent. He set an NFL record in 2007 with 50 touchdown passes. Tom Brady takes the blame for team losses, calls his own plays. Tom Brady is the best quarterback in NFL history. He had previously played for the New England Patriots from 2000 to 2019. Number 1. Jerry Rice, 1985 to 2005. It's hard to consider a more dominant player at any position in any sport than Jerry Rice is at wide receiver. We could easily have slid several players into the high slot, but only Rice features a secretariat-like lead over his contemporaries. Rice had 22,285 receiving yards. Rice has the foremost total touchdowns with 208. He leads the planet with 1,549 receptions. He leads all-time in all-purpose yards with 23,546 and won 274 consecutive games with a minimum of 1 reception. He holds the records of 36 NFL to date. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.